Okay then boys, so today's video is going to be based on how to attain a high vibrational state, what exactly a high vibrational state is, and what a low vibrational state is as well. Because if you can attain a high vibrational state, you can dominate the day, and if you can dominate the day, you can dominate the week, dominate the month, dominate the year, and dominate your whole life. Okay, so operating at a high vibrational state is a superpower that you can control. And I'm also going to show you how to achieve a high vibrational state so you can dominate your life. Okay, so firstly, what are vibrational states? The universe is energy, and energy vibrates at different levels. So certain feelings, certain moods, certain situations that happen can interfere with your vibrational frequency. Okay, so certain moods such as shame, guilt, they're low vibrational feelings. Okay, if you start to feel shame and guilt, then you're going to feel shit and you're going to be able to operate not as good. The answers when you're at a low vibrational state are a lot less compared to when you're operating at a high vibrational state. And examples of a high vibrational state is gratefulness, abundance. If you start acting in a high vibrational state, positive things start to happen. So we all know some people or a friend, maybe just one friend, that are always operating on a high vibrational state. And every single time you're around them, they will fill you with energy. We all know one person that we can talk to. Maybe he's super happy all the time. Maybe he's just super positive all the time. And every time you hang around with him or her, they're addictive because they've got this aura about them, you know? But at the same time, most people operate on a low vibration, okay? And these types of people will zap energy from you, which is why it's super important to make sure that you are hanging around with people that are positive all the time, because those people that zap your energy, they're going to interfere with your life in a long term. So if you're always chilling with Mr. Mopey about depressed guy all the time, you're going to start to feel like that as well. Okay, this is why some people are lucky with life because they operate on a high vibrational state, and the people that operate on a low vibrational state are just typically more unlucky. And it isn't a coincidence, it's just due to the fact that they have different mindsets. Okay, so it is crucial that you operate on a high vibrational state at all times. And the people that don't know this is like, they don't understand the laws of the universe. And just like I said to you earlier, your state is also infectious to other people. So if I am Mr. Happy, Mr. Cheery all the time, my girlfriend, my mum, my brothers are all going to feel the same. And then if I'm operating like moody, then other people are going to be like that too. Because the way that you act is infectious to the people around you. So if you focus on the positives at all time and you're positive, you only see positivity, positivity happens. Okay? So, scarcity versus abundance, right? Scarcity is a low vibrational type of thinking. Okay, so scarcity is thinking about the stuff that you don't have. So maybe every morning you wake up first thing and you start scrolling through Instagram and you see people that you're looking up to all the time. Those types of watching that content, is going to make you feel like you don't have a lot, because these people that you're watching on Instagram are probably on yachts, they're probably on jet skis, they're probably around loads of fit girls, and you're there in England or whatever country you are in. You might not have as much money as them. This is going to give you more scarcity, okay? Or another example, maybe you're pretty scarce in the dating scene. Maybe you just can't attract any women. And this is going to interfere with your interactions with other women, because women can sense a guy that's needy and desperate, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Abundance is the complete opposite, and it's believing that you already have it, even if you don't have it. Okay, so I'll give you a dating example, like I just said. Who do you think is going to do better if they're on a date, right? The guy that's already got 10 girls, he's already got 10 women that he can shag whenever the fuck he wants? Or do you reckon the guy that's got 0 girls, he's not had any ass in like the last, I don't know, 2 years? Who do you think is going to do better? Having a abundance mindset is attractive, not only in dating, in sales and stuff like that too, but having the abundance of like, I don't need you, I've already got 10 girls, I don't really need to impress you, that automatically comes across as more attractive versus Mr. Needy scarcity guy all the time who's like, oh please, when am I next going to see you? That was so fun, what did you think? You know, people can tell, and not only with dating as well, that also can apply to sales. If I got on a sales call with a new client and I was sat at the screen like this, super close, like, yeah, so you're gonna put your details in, they'd automatically feel a bit worried. They'd be like, fucking hell, this guy doesn't get any clients, he's a bit needy, right? And this has happened to me before, by the way, where I've been on a sales call, I've absolutely nailed it, and then at the end I've just been too eager, I've just been like, okay then, so let's get all the details in, and the next 1 minute later he's ended the call, blocked me on Instagram, never spoke to the guy again. Okay, so it's definitely unattractive if you're operating in a scarcity mindset, and it's definitely very attractive if you're operating in a abundance mindset. Okay, tiredness does not exist. I have unlimited energy. There is unlimited energy in this world. Imagine if you knew that you were going to get sent $1 million in a month's time. Imagine how different you would act, especially with stuff like money. Okay, you would act very differently. It's going to be more positive knowing that you got this $1 million coming in. Your interactions with other people is going to be much, much better. Okay? So, everything that bad happens to you is a blessing in disguise. Viewing the unexpected as negatives is what most people do. But the unexpected isn't necessarily a negative thing. One day you'll be grateful that life didn't go to plan. So let's say, for example, you went for a job interview and you thought you absolutely nailed it, and then it was unexpected that somebody else got the job. Okay, you get back on the horse, you start applying for other jobs, you get a different type of interview, and it's going to be a higher paying job, less hours, better job role for the same exact role. But then, because of your experience from the previous interview, of you absolutely nailing it, because you put so much work into it, because you thought that was the job that you wanted, this time you're going to smash the next interview and you might get paid more money, you're going to work less hours for the exact same job role. Okay? Every time I thought I wanted something and didn't get it, it turned out to be the best thing that happened to me. For example, about 7-8 months ago, I lost my driving license, which resulted in me not being able to get to work as often because I had to pay for taxis, because my girlfriend has to go to work, my mum has to go to work. I couldn't get to work all the time. So I ended up being a little shit at work, not really turning up to the office when I should have. I was just working from home all the time. I was getting told off a lot, and I got sick of it eventually, and I ended up quitting that job. And now I'm happy doing this, what I'm doing right now for you guys, and I love it. So at the time, me losing my license was the biggest, worst thing that could have possibly happened to me. But now it's good. Do you understand? So how most people act, most people are negative. Okay, it's very rare that you find those people. That's why I said to you, you might know one friend that operates in a high vibration all the time. Especially if you're living in your local town, there probably isn't too many people like that. So most of the world don't have what they want. Most of the world are not successful. The majority of the world do not get up every day and look forward for their day. Most people wake up and it's a chore to do what they want to do, what they have to do, I should say. Truly abundant people take lessons from their misfortune and find positives in every situation. Like I just said to you earlier, eventually these negatives or unexpected things will turn into a blessing in disguise. Whether it's God or whether it's Allah, whatever you believe in, I believe it's just the universe. I just think that's just how the universe works. Abundant people ignore everything that doesn't correlate to their goals. They don't allow any pendulum swings. So a pendulum is, say if I'm on a fitness grind and I'm trying to lose X amount of weight, let's just say I'm trying to lose 10 pounds of fat. A pendulum would be a distraction from that. So maybe one of my friends asks me to go out drinking with them. That's going to throw me off. The abundant people ignore anything like that and they continue with accomplishing their goals. And they do this until their life is set up exactly how they want. Okay. And they have the mentality of everything's going to come to me eventually. Money's going to come. Women's going to come. My six-pack is going to arrive. Okay, I am the luckiest man in the world is a good mentality to have. Another way to avoid being in a low vibrational state is just to never express complaints or problems. Do not, if you have a little thing on your mind, yeah, when it's your mates and you can talk to your mates, fine, but just don't ever identify as a guy that complains a lot. You're just breeding negativity, you're breeding low vibrations to everyone else. It's not fair on everyone else. Ignore the bad news as well. So if you don't watch the news, I don't watch the news, I haven't watched the news in like probably since COVID, to be honest. It doesn't exist. So I don't need to worry about these things, and if they were important, I would probably just get told it anyway. Alright, so don't breed your brain, don't feed your brain, negative information. You don't need it. It's just going to lower your vibration. Scrolling short form content, like I said to you earlier as well, is going to do this because you're going to see people living their life, having parties, drinking shots of vodka while girls are sucking them off, or whatever you watch on Instagram. I don't know what you watch, but this is going to give you a scarcity mindset and it's going to make you think that you don't have a lot. Okay, and cherish good news. Only concentrate on the positives in life. It's very often we get to a red light and we get pissed off, like, fuck's sake, it's another red light. But how many times do you say to yourself, oh, we've got 5 green lights in a row. We haven't had to stop in 5 traffic lights. How often do you do that? Because if you start only focusing on the positives, you're going to start operating on a high vibration at all times. And it will put you in a positive state. Positive attitudes lead to success. Let go of the negatives. Only focus on the positives. Do not even consider negatives. Remember, negatives are unexpected and they're blessings in disguise. You can't find answers to your problems on a low vibration. Imagine you're trying to, say you've got to make a YouTube video like I'm doing right now. If I didn't do my workout first thing in the morning and I didn't walk to the gym and change my brain chemistry, do you understand how hard it would have been for me to have made this video versus me being in a really happy, cheery mood because I've smashed my workout? It's a lot easier. Okay, so how do we achieve a high vibrational state as fast as possible? Because we want to get into a high vibration early, so then the rest of our day is easy, remember? So what I do is gratitude. We all know that gratitude is super important. We all know this and we always neglect it. Okay, and I've only recently started doing this. But don't make it long, just have 3 to 5 thoughts. Maybe it's, I'm grateful that I've got arms and legs. I'm grateful that I have a water where I can just drink tap water all the time. Maybe I'm so happy I'm in good shape. Even though I'm not earning enough money, it's good. I'm in amazing shape. Whatever it is. Start focusing on the positives first thing in the morning. Next thing, exercise. This will change your brain chemistry. You can adapt the mind, the chemicals in your brain can be changed to operate in a high vibration. That's why I work out first thing in the morning. I always get up at 4:30, I get my workout done, and I get it done no later than 6:30, 7:30 in the morning. So when most people are waking up 7, 7:30 in the morning, I'm already in that high positive state. Okay. Only look at positive information. And another thing that you should do is never identify as an unlucky person. I know a few people that walk around going, oh, I'm just, every time I try losing weight, it just doesn't work for me. I just think my thyroid is fucked. I just think I'm unlucky. I just think I've got bad genetics. They're never going to get in good shape. Or the guy that's like, oh yeah, I don't know, I just can't get leads. I'm just super unlucky with my sales calls. Nobody's ever buying off me. You're unlucky because you identify as unlucky. You should have the I'm the luckiest man in the world mentality. Everything's coming to me. I can achieve whatever the fuck I want. It's all gonna come. I just need to keep on working. That is the mentality you should have. And then positivity comes to you. Alright? Okay, so once we've done all of those actionable steps, the gratitude, the exercise, only looking at positive information, maybe it's from content, then we need to actually start acting, because clarity comes after action, not before action. So we've got ourselves in a high vibrational state. There's problems that we need to sort now. We've just done our exercise. We can't run all day. We can't lift weights all day. Otherwise, that's procrastinating. That's it. So once you've got yourself into that high vibrational state, you're going to have jobs to do, whether it's your work, whether it's your actual business, and you're going to find it a lot easier to operate at your high vibrational state versus if you didn't do your workout and you were down here. The answers are very, very slim. But if you're operating on a high vibrational state, there's so many answers up here. Okay. Why is my girlfriend being a little shit? Oh, I know. Because I'm in a high vibrational state. Okay, so that is the end of the video anyway. So if you're interested in learning how to get into a high vibrational state without having to think, I also do online coaching as well. So I can give you an idiot-proof, step-by-step guide, actionable steps every single day. And if you're interested, book a call below in the description. I'm going to send you my calendar link, and then we can get started as soon as. Thank you very much for watching.